Hi, my name is Victoria Gonzales. I am a Human Resources Technician 2 with the Learning and Organizational Development team for the Human Resources Department. Before I go into what my role is in my current position, I want to talk about my educational background. I graduated from California State University, Chico in 2005. I went to college straight out of high school and graduated with a bachelor's degree in multicultural and gender studies with an emphasis in women's studies. Shortly after I graduated, I took the California Basic Educational Skills Test, also known as the CBEST, and passed on my first try. This enabled me to become a substitute teacher in California. After I graduated college, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do next, but I was able to be a substitute teacher for many years in Northern California. Upon my return to Riverside, I started working with the nonprofit after-school organization where I was a program leader and led after-school enrichment for middle school kids. Why am I telling you all of this? Because it was in this organization where I was promoted to human resources as a staffing coordinator. Until I was offered a human resources position, I never thought about entering that world. Even though my degree was not in human resources, it still opened a door and showed me what I wanted to do. I stayed with the organization for 3 years and gained some valuable experience. I decided to make my move to the county in 2015 and started as an Office Assistant 3 with the Probation Department. I made the move even though it wasn't in human resources because I knew I needed to get my foot in the door and work my way up. I loved working for probation and stayed in my role for 4 years. In 2019, I applied to be a human resources clerk and earned my promotion back into the world of human resources. Things rapidly began to change for me over the next year. I was able to be a clerk for 6 months with the recruiting team, then applied and got promoted to Human Resources Technician 2 for the same recruitment team I was an HR clerk under. I did recruiting for a few months, but knew I was meant to be on the learning and organizational team. In my current role, I am tasked with maintaining all of the County of Riverside's college partnerships to ensure our employees have discounts available to them to return to school. My other major role on the team is making sure that all new hires complete the new employee orientation, also known as NEO. Pre-COVID, these were held in person, but things were adjusted to fit the changing climate. So I'm in charge of making sure they get their training link and follow up with new hires until the orientation is completed. There is not a standard day in my role on my team, which helps me stay on my toes. I have been able to create the new Employee Handbook as well as the onboarding guidebook to help standardize the onboarding processes in the county. My team is always looking for ways to help the County of Riverside as a whole with developing new practices, programs, and trainings. The most rewarding feeling in this position is when you complete a big project and know that it will be used in every department in the county as a resource. I think the most important advice that I can give anyone who wants to join human resources is to not be afraid to start at the bottom. Gain the experience needed to promote to your dream position one step at a time. Be open to new experiences and taking on different roles. Everyone starts somewhere, and if you put in the work, you will reach your career goals too. So if you're looking to make a difference in public service, the County of Riverside is the employer for you.